Hi, I'm Jordan Hamer, and I'm going to be deconstructing the block creation and destruction mechanic from the Solomon's Key series, different remakes, sequels, and other games that tried to emulate it. First up is Solomon's Club for the Game Boy. It retains all of the functions of the NES game. 1 unit high block creation and destruction in the unit directly in front of you with an A press, placing a block 1 unit above you via jumping, breaking it midair if 2 jumps are underneath it, crouching to make and destroy blocks 1 unit below you, the inability to place blocks in walls and floors, the ability to create and destroy in the nearest unit while falling, and an unintended ability of being able to place and destroy blocks 2 units ahead of you instead of 1 if standing in the right spot. The next port of the game is the arcade cabinet version, which bears no significant changes from the original, other than the lack of the aforementioned 2-unit glitch, which must have been fixed in playtesting. Next up is Solomon, an unofficial sequel for the Game Boy Color released only in Japan. The mechanics here are mostly unchanged, but sometimes there is a glitch where, when trying to destroy a block, the player won't do it at first. The blocks can still not be placed on walls or on floors. They still won't affect pickups. They can still be made 1 unit above you via jumping and then destroyed by jumping underneath them twice. They can still be not placed on enemies. They can still be created and destroyed while falling. And interestingly enough, the 2-unit trick from before is back. The next game is Tang Tang, a Solomon's Key clone released for the Game Boy Advance. This game has a character selection, but it's not actually impactful on the blocks. This game mostly emulates Solomon's Key pretty accurately, with being able to create and destroy blocks 1 unit directly in front of you, above and below you. With jumping, the same mechanic returns with being able to destroy them by jumping underneath them twice. And interestingly, this game does have a unique exception of blocks are automatically placed to the left, rather than being in whatever your last direction faced was. The player must intentionally push right in order to place a block right, otherwise they will automatically go to the left of them. The last game is Ghost Sweeper, which is a newer game for mobile phones and PC. In this game, the ability to place blocks downward is gone completely. But the jump height has been increased to 2 units, so now blocks 2 units above you can be destroyed and created, rather than just 1. In the trade-off for not being able to do anything downward at all. Just like last time, blocks cannot be put on objects or on enemies, and I couldn't get footage, but the 2-unit glitch is in this game as well. Credit for the Solomon's Key arcade footage goes to Gaming History Source on YouTube, and credit to the Ghost Sweeper footage goes to L Games on YouTube.